right, guys, we are back, and it is day 3, part 2 now. We are fed, we are hydrated, and we are ready to take the floor on again.
Let's go.
Here we go. I'm finally going to go to off-grid suppressors. It's been hard to get to everything. What are y'all going to hit?
Pretty much everything, but I want to stop by lead and steel and cord. They're kind of the same thing, so.
Okay.
So I heard that there's somebody who's making a SPAS 12.
Oh.
So,
Clever
I
girl.
gotta go check that out, you know. Yeah, like it's a SPAS.
All right. Are we ready to go?
I'm ready.
I think we're ready to go. 1, 2, 3. All right, we are over here at Perfect Zero and Atlas with Matt. Thank you so much for coming on. And
Thank you.
Yeah, so let's just talk about what's new for 2026 this year.
Yeah, so right around Christmas, we launched the Alpha Grip for staccatos, so you can get your panel grip on your staccato gun now. Not for the P4 or anything like that, but your more traditional 2011 style handguns. $9.95, you can now have grip panels. It's great. Yeah, and then we got a couple other things. We're tuning up Prodigies. So here is a Prodigy, one of the comped ones. Our grip, new trigger components, safety, and we're doing some work for reliability and lockup, just making the gun a lot smoother. So yeah, that's a cool thing. These with the grip, you're looking at about $3,000, and I have 2 other levels that are less. I think we're starting at about 1,800.
Okay.
We come in at 25 for the next one up, and then this is the top dog at 3,000. So
Okay.
yeah, and then the coolest thing that we're doing is a build kit for 1911 double stack handguns. We partnered up with Optimum Manufacturing to get a frame and slide that's fit together, and then the rest of the parts are Atlas Gunworks parts. So in this kit here, you have every single part you'll need to build your own double stack 1911 handgun, minus optics plate, magwell, and magazine, because those are things that people are going to want. Yeah, it's, figure it out on your own on that one. So yeah, that's the coolest thing this year is this. And we just launched these when Perfect Zero went live about a month and a half ago.
Beautiful. So the MSRP for this?
Yeah, we're starting at about $1,800 for the base model one, and then all the way up to $2,300 for the one that has all the parts you need to build the complete gun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then availability?
These are in stock right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. In stock, ready to rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Awesome. So, yeah, Perfect Zero. This is fantastic. Make sure you check them out. And one more thing we got here.
A aluminum grip for staccato HD series handguns. This will fit on your HD P4 and P4.5 HDs. I have not tested it on the rest of them yet, but I'm sure they fit.
Okay, awesome. Well, Matt, thank you so much. We love what you're doing here, and keep up the great work.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
On to the next.
All right, guys, I'm here at Nemo Arms, and fans of the channel know that we've featured products from Nemo several times. We've, featured a Battle Light pistol as well as the Omen rifle before on several of our videos. And we've got Dan here. How's it going, sir?
Good, man.
And you designed, or were part of the design of the Mongoose line.
Yes, sir. Yeah, the whole premise of the Mongoose is let's get the PCC world to have less recoil than straight blowback. So the solution to that problem was let's use short recoil tilting barrel like most handguns.
Yeah.
So that's the overall premise of the Mongoose. New this year is the 10mm. It's a 7-inch barrel. We're pushing 180 grain bullets at 1350 feet per second. Lots of energy. So it's a fun little compact package that packs a punch. We're using Glock style magazines, G20 compatible. Ambi controls, safeties, bolt catches, mag releases, last round hold open. Really easy to field strip, low recoil. It's fun.
That's amazing. What about MSRP? Where are we looking at it coming into market?
So we're still in low volume pre-production.
Okay.
It will be comparable to our 9mm, which retails at $26.99. Pushing to get that lower, but
quality has a price.
Yeah.
I mean, quality has a price. All right. Let me just pull this up here. Oh, all right. So again, very interesting that again, it's one of those things where tilting bolt, pistols are obviously super widely used. What made you guys determine to use that in kind of a bigger package?
Yeah, it's all about recoil. That's why. We didn't want to use a 2-pound bolt to slow down the bolt. We wanted to use mechanics, and the tilting barrel has been proven for a long time.
Yeah.
So you can shoot a handgun pretty much all day, and you're not really too worried about the recoil hurting. And as soon as you do a straight blowback PCC gun that's shoulder fired, all of a sudden you have tons of recoil. So yeah, that was just to put the two dots together and let's put this in this and make it work.
There you go. And are they coming with the braces, or you got different options with and without?
Yeah, they ship with the braces. This is an SB Tactical folding brace. It also ships with 2 different end caps, one being a flat plate so you can put a suppressor on the front.
Okay. It looks like the charging handle is reversible.
Yep, charging handle's reversible. I'm a lefty, so I default to the other side.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah, as a left-handed shooter, I thank you as well. So let's take a look here. So it looks like we've got ambi safety controls, that an ambi bolt catch.
Yep, ambi bolt catch, ambi bolt release, ambi mag release, and again, last round hold open.
And as far as parts compatibility, it looks from the pins like this is effectively an AR-style trigger group.
Yep, it is. We worked with Trigger Tech. They developed a low-mass hammer and spring for our 9mm. Currently, that's what's in this gun. I have shot it with standard AR-15 triggers. The 10mm doesn't have a problem because it has so much energy.
Right.
The 9mm, we recommend keeping the Trigger Tech trigger in there. It's a good trigger. Like, why change it out?
Yeah, that's fantastic. All right, so guys, again, brand new, if you're a fan of the Mongoose line, brand new offering in 10mm, get a little bit more power coming out of the same kind of package, and help mitigate that recoil so that, more comfortable shooting it for longer periods of time. We've got another product that we wanted to highlight sitting over here on the wall, so we're going to transition over that way. All right, Dan, and this is the Electus.
This is Nemo's first bolt gun that we've released to industry. It is basically a build that we use in the Idaho backcountry when we're hunting. We pack in miles and shoot stuff, so everything has to be compact, lightweight, and reliable and accurate. So we're starting with a Manor stock. It's carbon fiber, super lightweight. It has a folding stock with a magnetic stay. The bolt handle nests nicely there.
Yeah.
And that's so you can put it in your backpack. And 6.5 pounds. We're doing all the PRC actions or cartridges, the 7 backcountry, and 6.5 Creedmoor. We're using a titanium receiver, controlled feed bolt design with a floating bolt head. Trigger Tech trigger, it's a diamond. Flush magazines, and our magazine release is built into the trigger guard so it doesn't snag on anything. Most of our barrels are 20 inches or shorter. Again, trying to keep this thing compact. And then we usually run it with a really short suppressor.
Okay.
So suppressed hunting is much nicer than not.
Suppressed shooting is much nicer than not.
Yeah. We have integrated pick rail, QD sling studs, integrated Arca rail, adjustable cheek height. And yeah, this is what we like to use when we're hunting.
Right.
And then we can go to the range and shoot all day with it too.
So carbon fiber wrap barrel, are y'all making this in-house, or is this something like proof, or?
This is a proof research barrel. Yep. Top of the line.
Yeah, is it based off of something like a Remington action, or what is it? What is the design?
It's a Remington 700 footprint.
Yep.
Absolutely. Picatinny rails on top, bolted on and pinned. Yeah, it's a great rifle.
I mean, yeah, it looks fantastic. And let me just kind of grab it from you here. That's a phenomenal weight. Again, when you talk about how, especially in a place like Idaho, lots of remote distances and stuff, you're going to be carrying it way more than you're going to be shooting it.
Yes.
And again, I guess there's a little bit of a trade-off when you're talking about, felt recoil, but you're going to take one shot to down the sheep or the deer or whatever you're shooting at. You're going to be carrying it for hours.
Yes.
So
it's the least used piece of equipment in a big hunt. You use it once.
That's right.
And you're done. So
ideally, one shot and you're done with it. But it's absolutely gorgeous. I love the pattern on this. Is there a name to the pattern? Do you know? Or
I do not know.
That's fine. I just think it's one of those things. I think it deserves a name. Like you should be able to say, yeah, I want all of my kit in Nemo camo pattern.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So guys, again, let me hand you that back. So guys, again, Nemo, renowned for high quality firearms. Again, we've seen AR platforms from them before. We've seen the Mongoose, new offering from the Mongoose, and their very first bolt action rifle with the Electus. Dan, again, I definitely appreciate your time today. I hope y'all have a fantastic show, sir.
Thank you. Thanks for stopping by.
All right, guys, continuing our SHOT Show Day 3 coverage. We had to stop over at the Ruger booth, right? They've got a pretty nice little vibe going on. And we've got Tom here. First of all, brother, thank you for having us, man.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys got some really cool things. I'm looking at a new American line.
That's right. Yeah, so we came out with the Scout mid last year as an exclusive, and now we're rolling into our catalog model of the Scout. We're really excited about it because there's not a lot of options out there on the market for a bolt-action rifle with iron sights.
Right.
So we wanted to provide people with, an out-of-the-box hunting solution. Also, iron sights on a bolt-action is really cool, especially when you're putting AR calibers through it and stuff like that. So the Scout rifle, 16-inch barrel length to keep it kind of compact. The Scout rail is extended in length, so if anybody wants to use night vision, clip-on type of stuff, it'd be great for, pig hunting, any sort of things like that.
Okay.
So yeah, we're really excited about it, and right now we have it in 5.56. We're going to do it in 7.62 by 39. That actually uses an AK mag, so PMag, AK mags.
Like a rock and lock.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, wow.
And so traditionally, when on our other American lines, we used our Mini 30 magazines. Right. But listening to consumers, so many people have AK type magazines. We wanted to do that on this rifle, so that'll be the first time for this. We'll have 350 Legend, 308, and we're going to expand it into the ARCs and things like that. All the new popular cartridges.
Did you mention 300 Blackout?
Yeah, 300 Blackout we'll also be doing, but it's not part of the original launch SKUs. Yep.
Awesome.
So in terms of MSRP, what are we looking at?
$929 MSRP. So you'll see it across the counter for a little bit cheaper than that.
All right, shipping now?
Yes, shipping now. They're in production. We started with the first 4 or 5 SKUs a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
So you'll see them in dealers soon.
All right, good deal. What else we got?
Yeah, so the next thing we have is the Patrol model.
Okay.
So what we wanted to do with this is also offer a more compact type rifle that's a really good suppressor host.
Right.
We increased the barrel diameter. It terminates at around 870, which is about an eighth of an inch bigger than our previous models.
Okay.
So a little bit more weight, helps for shooting, just like all day on the range, stuff like that. And there's also opportunity for law enforcement applications.
Yeah, makes sense.
So we got some interest in that as well.
Okay.
Standard caliber offerings, 308, 6.5, but probably most interesting is we're going to be offering this in 338 ARC.
Oh, well,
Yep.
okay.
So
Bolt, yeah, that's pretty dope. Bolt fed 338 ARC.
Yep.
Oh, cool. What are we looking at MSRP?
that one is 769 MSRP.
Okay. And shipping as well, right?
Yep, shipping as well. We put those into production about a month and a half ago, and we're rolling on them.
All right, cool.
Yep.
That's pretty dope. I like that.
Yep.
All right, we got one more here, right?
Yeah.
That one's kind of crazy. I like it. It's got some pizzazz.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah, we love this one a lot. It's got a lot of really good feedback. So this is the Prairie. Same heavier contour barrel, except we added the fluting. This is more geared towards like your varmint hunter, things like that, shooting off a tripod. So all the barrel lengths are going to be 20 inches. The patrols are all going to be 16 inches.
Okay.
In Magnums, add a little bit of barrel length for that. So this is going to go to 20 inch on your Magnums. This one's going to go to 22 inch on your Magnums. It's got the smoked Cerakote on it, which is a really cool finish. The burnt bronze has been super popular all across the industry. But we wanted to change it up a little bit and still have a really nice, elegant finish on it. Kind of blends in with the wheat fields and stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Calibers on this one, again, 308 6.5s, but beyond that, we're also doing some of the ARCs as well in it out of the gate, and or coming soon. And we're going to run both of these models into large mass of the calibers that we offer.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Okay, that's pretty dope. MSRP.
Same as the Scout,
Oh,
769.
really?
Yep.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
So it's shipping as
Yep.
well. Okay.
And also shipping, already in production. Yep.
All right, cool. So that takes care of it over here. We got some other stuff, right?
Yes, we do.
All right, let's go check that out.
Cool.
All right.
Now we're over here at the 22 tower. So go ahead and take it away. What we got here?
So we've updated the 1022 this year. One thing that you'll probably mostly note is we have a new stock for it.
Okay.
We wanted to update the ergonomics and aesthetics of it, make it a little bit more modern. So you'll see that. But inside the gun is where we try to make a lot of improvements based on what we've been seeing in the market.
Yeah.
So we added the BX trigger to all of the models now. So it was an aftermarket accessory, but now it's going to come in all the guns. So that's going to improve trigger feel, trigger weight, just an overall really good update. Now the other thing that we saw is a lot of people did a modification that allows you to like slingshot the bolt to chamber a new round. So we've added that in as well. So now you don't have to go in and make any modifications. That's also new right out of the gate. And another thing, it's a creature comfort. It doesn't seem like a lot until you actually go to clean your gun. On the back of the receiver, we actually put a hole in the back and plugged it. So now you can run a cleaning rod all the way through it. It doesn't seem like a lot until you go to clean your gun.
Yeah.
I took apart my older 1022 a few weeks ago, and then I did this one, and it was a lot better.
Very nice.
All the barrels are threaded, and as people adopt suppressors a lot more, and you get more fouling in there, that also really helps with being able to clean it. So
Beautiful. So y'all really y'all are helping them
Yeah.
with this one. Very nice.
we listen to all of our consumers. We watch all the videos, we watch all your videos, we listen to the feedback, and we try to implement whatever we can to make everybody else's lives better.
So MSRP on this?
Really aggressive price, $329.
Wow, very nice. That is absolutely affordable. Very cool.
Yeah.
So do we have anything else over here?
So we have a couple of different SKUs that we're coming out with this, all in the similar vein, so different colorways, different barrel options, things like that.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. And available now for this one. I
Available
heard.
now.
Okay, great. Awesome. All right. Ooh. Of the carbon fiber. Yeah. All right, cool. So we got some more stuff to look
That's
at.
right.
All right, let's
On
go.
to the next one.
All right, Tom. So we're over here with shotguns, man. So we got some cool stuff looking. I mean, geez, the fit and finish is looking really cool. Tell me about it.
Yeah. So we brought back the Red Label. So the Red Label 3, we had the Red Label 1, the Red Label 2 going back many years, super popular. And we wanted to get back into the shotgun business. But this time around, we actually partnered with another company called Connecticut Shotgun Company out of Connecticut. They make super high-end shotguns. They do amazing work. So we wanted to partner with them. We bring all the guns in from them, do all the QC on them, check them, make sure everything looks good. And yeah, we're really proud of it. It's been doing really well for us. So we have two different models right now.
Okay.
They're both 20 gauge, going after that field type
Right.
market. And they come in 30-inch and 28-inch barrel lengths. Now, one thing you'll notice is they're super light. So the previous generations of Red Labels were amazing guns, but these are even thinner, lighter than the previous models. And overall, the build quality is excellent.
Yeah, I love the finish on
Yep.
this thing, man. It's really awesome. It sucks because I never want to get my hands on stuff like this because it just leaves finger marks. But
Yeah, no, it's
it looks beautiful.
But so it comes with 5 choke tubes.
Okay.
So it's going to run from your improved cylinder, modified, all the way up through skeet and stuff like that.
Okay.
So they'll come in the package. It comes packaged with a nice hard case, locking hard case, and it's an inertia trigger system.
Okay.
So as you shoot, it will reset the trigger for you.
Okay.
It does have an auto safety like most field guns do.
Makes sense.
And obviously the barrels are selectable.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yep. And yeah, we're really proud of it.
Right.
MSRP on it is $32.99.
Okay.
So it's pricey, but you're getting a really good product for
And
it.
you know what you're getting into when you get into this. So,
And
yeah.
yeah, I mean the wood is excellent. Turkish and American walnut, so you get really nice figuring in the wood.
Okay.
Overall, just an amazing product for us. I'm really excited to take this pheasant hunting.
You know what? Here's the funniest thing. I need to get into skeet shooting because every time I do it, I just suck at it, and I really need. I need a trainer. That's what I need.
It makes you better. How often do you get to actually track targets?
Right.
You do a lot of static shooting. There's so much that carries over from the sport shooting of clays and stuff like that into other types of shooting. So it's really great, and there's nothing better than being out, going to shoot around a sporting clays, getting out in nature. It's amazing.
I absolutely agree. some dope looking shotguns. Oh, so hold on, pause.
Yeah.
Apparently you've got some other new stuff as well.
That's right.
All right, let's go check that out.
What do we got here?
We got our new Harrier rifles. So this is our new AR platform. We're really proud of this rifle because it's coming out of our new Hebron facility. We've been working really hard from the engineering teams all the way through procurement operations to get these guns out the door. It's our first 2 SKUs coming out. A couple different versions. One we have one with our Magpul furniture, and then you have your standard like A2 type furniture.
Yeah.
Different gas systems on each of those. So we have mid-length and carbine gas systems available. Some have the full-length Picatinny rail on top. Some are open-ended up top to keep them a little bit lighter. Another nice thing that we did with these is, and again, it's kind of one of those creature comfort things. Yeah. So the fitment between your upper and lower can be a little bit loose just due to tolerances. So on all the models, we actually added a tensioning screw in the bottom. So you can take the grip off and you can tension the screw, and it will make your upper and lower really tight.
Wow.
So if you really want to accurize your rifle and things like that, we built in a lot of those features right into it from the beginning.
Beautiful. So in terms of MSRP, what are we looking at for these?
So for the K2 furniture, it's going to be $749. So again, pretty aggressive price point. And then for your A2, it's $699.
Very good.
Also shipping now.
Beautiful.
So here we are. We got some new products now. Some lever actions.
That's right.
All right, come on.
So for the past long while, we have been working on a 10 millimeter lever gun.
Okay.
So really cool. We're the first company to do a 10 millimeter in a lever action rifle. So this is the Trapper. We made this configuration before. It's the first one for the 10 millimeter.
Right.
We're going to be expanding it to other configurations like you see here. But it's really cool. 10 millimeters, a super popular.
I'm gonna trade you.
Yeah, go for it. 10 millimeters is a super popular round. So we want to put it in there. There's a lot of hunting applications, just target applications. People just love to shoot it.
That's really, I love
You're better than I am.
I've got a lot of practice.
One thing you might notice is because the 10 millimeter is a shorter round, the lever throw is actually it's quite a bit shorter. So you can see on the 45-70 how much further that comes out, and it stops basically vertical.
Right.
So you can cycle the gun a lot faster
absolutely.
as well.
Oh man, this thing's awesome. I love the finish. First of all, a good lever gun is always a vibe, right?
That's right.
That's what it is. Like Jeremiah Johnson stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like my mountain man stuff going on. All right, so check it. When, how much, hold on.
Shipping now, $15.99.
Hold on. That was anticlimactic. Okay, that's dope. Again, a 10 mil Marlin gun.
That's right.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Sweet.
Right, so we got some other stuff, right?
That's right.
Maybe one more thing.
I think one more.
I mean, okay, let's do it.
We'll trade.
Trade.
We're over here at the pistols now, so I've been hearing a lot about RXM.
That's right. So RXM has been a great platform for us. Obviously, striker fire pistols are all the rage. The cool thing about the RXM that we did is it has a independent fire control unit, so you can swap grip frames, top ends, things like that. So you can customize it whatever way you want to.
Yeah.
New for this year, we've added a couple different colorways to the grip frame. So it was the gray to begin with. Now you have OD green, we have FDE, but also we've added threaded barrels to the models as well too, across all of them. So a couple different options for you. And we have a lot in development with this as well. So
great. MSRP?
It's $599 for the threaded barrel and $539 for the non-threaded barrel.
Okay, very good. Available now?
Available now.
Available now. Wow. All right. Well, I think that wraps it up over here at Ruger. This was fantastic. Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate
Thank you for the time. I know that was a lot.
No, you guys are really taking care of the consumer as you guys do, and we appreciate all that you do for the 2A world. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. We got more.
All right, guys, I'm here at Zenith Firearms with my good friend Nate. How's it going?
Good, man.
And you've got some things that are going to maybe not released yet, but it's this year.
Yes, so we have our brand new PCCs. So if you guys are familiar with Zenith Firearms, we specialize in American-made roller delay firearms. We have our MP5 platform, which a lot of people know about and they love it. But now we're going to be releasing our modernized roller delay PCCs. So they will be chambered in both 9mm and 10mm.
That's amazing.
Yes.
All right.
The 9mm PCCs will be compatible with both Glock magazines, or if you choose a different lower, you can have it with CZ Scorpion magazines.
Scorpion, the aesthetic is important.
Yes. It will have completely ambidextrous controls, compatible with AR-15 triggers. We've not officially tested FRTs in these things, but there's nothing saying that you can't throw one in there.
Just you need a little trip bar or something maybe, but you know.
Maybe. The charging handle you can switch to either side with minimal tools. MSRP wise, they're going to be about $1,300 to $1,500.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's just pick one up here. So
Yeah, absolutely.
this is one of the. It looks like this is an SBR version.
Yeah. So got a little micro compensator on the front. All of them will come standard with threaded and tri-lug muzzle attachments. So if
Awesome.
you already have muzzle attachments for your ZF5 or other roller delay firearms, you'll be able to switch on over.
So that's great because obviously this would make a superb suppressor host. And with suppressors, you know, this year not having that $200 pesky fee, you know, for that matter, the SBR.
Yeah, and one big thing that we take pride on with this modernized roller delay system is that they have a last round bolt hole open, which is fairly uncommon with roller delay firearms.
So other than the trigger using a AR style trigger instead of an HK style trigger, what about it makes it the modernized roller delay?
Well, I believe it's the the modularity and the ambidextrous controls. The market is saturated with AR-15 users. As much as we love our MP5 platform stuff, AR-15s is really America's gun. So bringing those controls to the market on a PCC, on a action that we truly love, and in my opinion is one of the best actions ever.
Yeah, I mean, certainly I think there's nobody out there who would contest that a roller delayed blowback is one of the smoothest shooting firearms out there.
Yeah, and it's very reliable, it's very accurate, gives a little bit more velocity behind the cartridge, and you have to make minimal changes to no changes to suppress the gun. There's no gas system, it's all contained inside of the barrel.
And then of course, you know, HK style triggers aren't renowned to be the most crisp, you know, kind of triggers out there on the market, versus if you throw a Geisley or something into an AR style trigger into something, I mean, you are looking at, you know, just superb, you know, release and braking weight. So I love the idea of marrying kind of the old and the new, and taking a, you know, a kind of a European platform and making it a little bit more American style.
Yeah, so I love this platform. I'll get one of these for myself one of these days. Probably maybe in 10mm, but I do love the CZ Scorpion.
Yeah, so I guess that's a good point. So the 10mm versions are basically going to just be Glock pattern magazines then.
Yeah, so I mean, that's the most readily available. It's the most affordable. We might change it in the future, but I'm not sure. But right now, the plan is Glock Max.
For 9mm, we got Glock and the Scorpion. I just love that curve though. Like it matches the original MP5 style curve.
It's a little meatier, and it just I like the look of it just a little bit better. But obviously, if you run Glocks or guns that take Glock mags, I mean, it makes sense to use one that has Glock mags.
Awesome. Now, so we said we're aiming for this year. Do you have an idea about when? Like we're looking at Q3 or what?
We can't promise anything at this time. We're really taking our time with this thing to make sure it's absolutely perfect. So you don't have to send anything back, and you just have a very reliable firearm that you just want to keep forever.
So guys, you know, Zenith Firearms, a kind of renowned name in the you know, HK style, MP5 style platform, expanding their wares this year, and we're super happy to have it, especially, you know, now that fully US made and everything. Yep. Again, Nate, appreciate your time today. Hope you'll have a fantastic show, sir.
It's been great so far, and I hope the same to you.
Thank you. All right, guys, so I was about to walk out of the booth, and then Nate just said, hey, you want to see something really cool? So, Nate, what do we have here?
So this is a very rough prototype. This is really just to show you guys where we're headed as a company and to show you what we're capable of. This is one of the only existing roller delay handguns.
All right, so guys, roller delayed handgun. I have tried that to action. It is super smooth, and this is only a rough prototype. Now, we're not looking at any kind of soon release or anything, so this is more just a teaser, but that was phenomenal. And then this rifle behind me, we've got a roller delayed rifle that's going to be 308, 6.5 Creedmoor, and 277 Fury. It almost looks like an AR platform, but it's got that roller delayed action in it. Oh my God, that is exciting. But again, guys, just a quick teaser. We don't have a lot of information about this yet, but we did want to show you that there's really cool things coming out from Zenith, you know, even going past this year. So we got to keep an eye out for this. Nate, again, appreciate it, man.
Absolutely.
All right, guys, here we are at Tippman Arms, and I've got Dennis with me. Dennis?
Ryan?
Thank you for taking the time to
Sure.
talk through this. I'm really so we were just walking away from the Mitchell defense booth and stopped over here, and I saw some barrels that had some cutouts. Looked like some integrally suppressed stuff. What do you have going on?
That's right. So, knowing that the law was getting ready to change, we wanted to have some products available for the consumer, and you know, my R&D guys were itching to do this project anyways. So we developed 2 different length integrally suppressed barrels. And so this is the shorter of the 2. We have a section view right here that you can see, you know, with the baffles and stuff, how they work. And so, you know, this system, we actually port through the barrel. And so we're able to keep the length nice and short by porting the barrel itself. And then we did make a few upgrades to the handguard, so it's easy to remove and makes things easy to clean.
Nice.
So as you know, suppressors can get dirty, and so we made
Especially
a few upgrades.
integrally suppressed
Yes.
barrels. Yeah, they can
That's
get
right.
dirty.
So we've got quick connect handguard now, and then you can just unthread the front and it pops apart for cleaning. And so been a hot item. We're back ordered a little bit, but you know, we'll catch up pretty quick here.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. This is a genius idea. When I was looking at it, you know, first of all, a lot of people will say SD, or they'll say integrally suppressed, and
Sure.
it's just underneath the handguards, right? And you guys actually did porting within the barrel to make it integrally suppressed, and then went this extra steps to have this beautiful design ultimately. So you said you have a 16-inch and a 12-inch. Do you have any plans to take it even shorter than that?
Yeah, we're actually doing testing. So with 22, that's our focus, 22 caliber. And so if you go too short, it's hard to get the blowback pressure to operate the gun.
Yes.
But we are testing we have some concepts on how to shorten it up even more. And then on this particular, this is our bug out model. We do have the collapsible stock. So
Beautiful.
you know, you can fold the stock around, and you know, it just makes so like, you know, you want to throw it in your backpack or whatever.
Yeah.
It just makes a nice compact design.
No, that's cool. And then I would assume you'd be able to shoot it with it side folded. Is that right?
That's correct. We're one of the few designs on the AR platform where you can shoot it with it folded. On our system, we make a special bolt and we move the spring and everything inside the upper receiver so that it works properly. You know?
I like that a lot, and I think you develop a product that people like me, honestly, who just want to go plinking, like this is amazing.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun to shoot. That's for sure.
And what's the price point on something like this?
So we don't sell the barrel yet. We don't have the
Okay.
pricing set on that, but this is just a hair over $1,000, and then the rifle is right at $999.
Nice, very nice price point. Okay, so that makes sense with everything you get out of this package, especially the breakout. Was it breakout one? Is that what you called it?
The bug out.
Bug out. Bug
Yep.
out. Yeah, I mean that's genius. And then you have a really lightweight barrel in the front
Sure.
over here.
Yep.
What can you tell me about this?
So we developed this barrel for competition shooters, and it's magnesium outer shell, and then it's our traditional barrel on the inside, right?
And so what's that traditional material of that barrel?
It's a chrome alley steel, so it's mil spec barrel steel, and so you know, we use the highest quality AR barrel material, and then we take it, we turn it way down, we put the outer shell that gives it the structural support, and then it also helps dissipate heat, that magnesium. But the number one thing that the competition shooters like is how light it is, right? So when you're spinning from target to target, they love how light it is, but a lot of customers buy it for our guns just to have a lighter weight gun. So, but on our RCR model, comes with this barrel on it, and so if you're a competition shooter, you should take a look at, you know, at very least take a look at the barrel design, but our RCR model is specifically designed for guys shooting competition.
I gotta say, after holding it, it's hard to describe how light this is.
Oh, I know.
It's
Yes.
it's deceivingly light. Let's
Yes.
put it that way for a 16-inch barrel. And so these are proprietary for your upper receiver. Is that right?
That's correct. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think the whole package that you guys have put together with this is amazing, and being able to kind of swap barrels as you please. You could go
Sure.
SD, you know, with a 10.2, then you take this out for your, like, you know,
Sure.
competitive stuff. Like, it's really cool. I think you
Yeah.
guys have put a great, I guess, like, entire system. So company 22.
Yeah. So yeah, it started off. We were making more of a basic model, but everyone that we sell to is like, can you change this? Can you change that?
Yeah.
And so it actually works well. The AR platform lends itself to all these accessories that are already out there, but then we keep adding to it. So our focus has always been 22 long rifle, and then we have the 22 Magnum now also. But that because we focus specifically on that and try to build a gun dedicated toward that, our reliability is strong and our performance has been really strong also with
Very nice.
Yeah.
And is that a mil-spec lower that you guys use?
It's close to a mil-spec lower, but we make a few changes for 22. So, but it's very close to mil-spec. And we did just recently start selling upper receiver kits. So you can throw our upper on a mil-spec lower, and it'll work with that.
That's really good information. I would personally, I'd love to do that. But I actually say that, but I like that folding hinge. So
I know.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Dennis, I want to say thank you again, man. This has been an amazing talk. I got to get one. All right, guys, check out Tippman Arms.
All right, guys, I'm here at Sionics with Josh. How's it going, sir?
Nice to see you, sir.
And you are renowned as a manufacturer of some really high quality BCG specifically, but components in general.
Oh, thank you. A lot of people that we're really well known for, people say our barrels or bolt carrier groups, and something that I'll say, how about our guns? That's what we manufacture law enforcement for over 600 law enforcement agencies, and they take our rifles. But everybody always wants to talk about the barrels, the bolt carrier groups, which I really appreciate. But, a lot of the other things that we really focus on that, what's different is that you take a look at our receiver extensions, our castle nuts, how we stake our castle nuts, dry film lube, polish our feed ramps, everything that we do, just somehow we fit in this little niche for a long time that everybody's like, hey, we want to get these parts. So I'm begging you, how about our guns? How about the guns?
All right, guys, so there you go. Sionics, not just a parts manufacturer, also a complete firearm manufacturer. And it looks like you've got several different packages back here. We've got different barrel lengths and
right. So, there's so many things that we're doing now that we do for law enforcement agencies, and I want to focus on that. We will do it for civilians as well. We love civilians. It's just, that just happens to be because we're building a product with such strict tolerances, we get a lot of law enforcement agencies looking for it. But if the packages that we do is if an agency or civilian comes to us and says, hey, we want blah, 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 we will do that. So if you want a light, an optic, even a suppressor now, we are 3D printing our own suppressors. We've had a lot of success at great value points. So you can get the whole package with a suppressor. And now I'm so excited that with the NFA law changing, of course, we were all hoping that there wasn't still going to have to be the paperwork, but that's a whole nother conversation I won't bring up. It still makes things easier.
Absolutely.
If anyone from the ATF is watching, I think it would be really nice when you do the form, if you could put 2 items on a list at a time rather than having to do it one by one, that would be nice.
And as long as you're doing an e-file, these things are coming back super fast.
They are, and they are coming back fast. And I just tried to do an e-file the other day. No criticism. It's just, but you have to press submit. It took me like 16 times, and with that ball spinning. I'm sure the technology will get better, and it would be a lot easier if you could put 2 items on a list at that one time. So if we were to put SBR plus suppressor and it's just one form back, I think it even makes it easier for that person rather than having to manage 2 separate forms. There's no money involved, so who cares?
Yeah, it makes total sense to me. So,
yeah.
So as far as, your package go, would you go as far as to say it's custom, or is you still look at it as production, like a production line?
A lot of stuff. Like we are in the state of Nevada. We were just awarded last year the contract with Nevada Highway Patrol. Nevada Highway Patrol came to us and said, hey, we like your rifle, but part of that requirement was they wanted a pin gas box. Love pin gas box. In their mind, that was very important to make that rifle bomb-proof. There's some manufacturers out there that do pin gas box. Over the time, we've always done pin gas box. Some agencies, we also do a gas box. All our barrels are dimpled, and we do a knurled set screw. And we found over the years with Loctite that a knurled set screw with
you torque it down and it's good to go.
It's good to go. But so I will tell you this in answer to your question, there's no rifle that is the same. Everybody wants something a little bit different. We play around with our gas ports, we drill our gas ports in-house, and if someone says to us, hey, I'm running a suppressor from X manufacturer, we will then, what we can do is tailor it to them. Now, with a lot of these new suppressors coming out, and we're using this, I'm not even what words I'm allowed to say anymore because of patented terms and trademark terms, but we'll just say low back pressure.
Okay.
These companies, so when you have a firearm that produces X amount of gas with a suppressor, we can match it up to get that agency, or again, that civilian, exactly what's perfect for their suppressor. So anything can be customized, and we love talking to the customers. That brings up our next level of what I want to say. I'm going to call out every other manufacturer in the industry. No one can beat our customer service. We actually answer our phone. I can tell you, I call so many other people just because there may be. We also help people. They come in and say, hey, I have X gun from this, so I'll need to call this supplier or whatever. I can't tell you how many they're called. We'll call you back in the next 48 to 72 hours. Kills me. You call Sionics, we answer our phone. In the rare circumstance we don't answer it, I guarantee you we'll call you back. If you email us, we'll answer you back. Not criticizing any other people out there for not answering. That's the way we do it. I want you to answer the phone.
All right, guys. So Sionics, things to keep in mind, not just parts manufacturer, not just for LEO, and great customer service.
Well, I appreciate it. Thanks
Josh,
so much.
Appreciate it, sir. Hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
Okay, so I had to make a pit stop here at Bestie Defense. I'm here with Sarah, and this is near and dear to my heart because those of you who know me know that I have that women's self-defense company. So I wanted to talk to you about, tell us all about this.
Okay, so I'll let you continue holding yours because I've got mine right here. So this is Bestie. It's a 3-in-1 personal protection device. You have pepper spray. There's an alarm that goes off when you deploy the pepper spray, and the bottom is a tactical impact device that you can strike with in the event that pepper spray is not enough, or if you're in a situation where it's not necessarily the right tool to use.
Perfect. All right, I love that because, I love the concealed carry aspect of self-defense, but sometimes we can't take them everywhere, right? So this is something that's incredibly, incredibly helpful for us women. So in terms of like MSRP, what does this usually run?
Yeah, so it retails for $95.
Perfect.
You can typically find a discount somewhere, but $95 on our website.
Okay, very cool. And they are available now, or is there a drop?
So they are available now.
Beautiful. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. It was so nice to meet you. All right. So, gentlemen, ladies, perfect gift for your besties, wives, sisters, anyone and everyone. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on one of these and messing around with it a little bit. But
wait for you to have one.
Thank you.
So much.
All right, guys, keep watching. We got more for you.
And of course, continuing our SHOT Show coverage here at the Safariland booth. And for you guys don't know, they make much more than just holsters. First of all, some of the holsters that we definitely prefer, especially duty rigs, that's what we like to use. They've been making it in the game for a while. And of course, had to come and check them out. Dave, thanks for having us, man.
Nice to see you.
Absolutely. So talk about what's new, man. Talk about what you got going on.
We have two things for you to look at right now that are going to be in production in the first quarter of this year.
Okay.
The first is one that we have been asked for forever, and it's timely.
Okay.
If you walk around the show right now, you are going to see everybody is making a suppressor.
Right.
So what we're doing with this holster is we're going for a 9mm can that will fit an open architecture for any of the Glock pistols. We're getting Glocks, we're getting SIGs, we're getting the Echelon, the PDP, everything's fitting within this body. It has the SLS strap that's going to close up on it, but it's an open pass-through on the bottom. So almost every 9mm can that's out there right now will slide right through the bottom of that holster.
That is incredible.
That's pretty dope.
That is incredible. I mean,
So what are we looking at the diameter for this? Like a standard?
1.35.
Okay.
But that covers almost everything within the industry. The ones that were not, the S98, the Osprey from Silent
Right.
with their eccentric design,
Yeah.
drop a little bit low. So that's coming. This is the first in a new line for us.
Okay.
So we're going to move from the 9mm back progressively over the rest of the year. We're going to be doing the 22 cans, and then we're going to go up and do the big, fat 45s.
That's pretty cool. So, okay, so this looks to be like a 6,000 series?
It is a 6,000 series.
All right, so are we going to move that? 7,000?
No.
Okay.
We're not, because the 7,000 series right now is almost primarily law enforcement only.
Okay.
And it has a closed bottom. So if you look at the ballast, which is our new duty holster, that one we launched last year, it has a little bit tighter architecture on the bottom.
Right.
But the duty holsters are specifically aligned with the ALS as an engagement on that ejection port. This can't do that because that silencer has to pass right through there.
Right.
So we're relying on an almost antiquated design. If you go back and you look at where Safariland began, it was the SLS strap before we ever engaged on the ejection port. So this covers up, locks in place, and gives you 2 levels of retention over the top of the holster. Holds the firearm secure. It's going to be a little bit more wobbly, but with a large light and the suppressor, it tightens down in that really, really well.
So that's pretty cool. Like, that's solving a problem, especially from a duty standpoint, of having a household name making a suppressor ready holster. So that's really awesome. And of course, compatible with all your materials that you have already in the house.
All the wraps, all the mounts, everything you want.
Yeah, so you're just hot swapping and going, but this is awesome. So, all right, available now?
No, available soon, probably by the end of the first quarter. So we're looking at maybe 2 months before we start shipping.
All right, MSRP?
It'll be in line with the rest of the 6000 series, but
Makes sense.
we don't have a name for this one yet. We've been calling it Project Joker because if you wear it on your hip, your draw stroke is like...
Oh, like Jack Nicholson. Okay,
it's a little long, right?
Okay.
But we're working on it right now with the idea that it will be a numbered holster like the rest of the 6000 series.
Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, awesome, man. This is really cool. You got something else there, right?
I do.
All right, cool.
So we've been working with the team from Haley Strategic, specifically Travis Haley, for quite a while now. The Incog X line is for us our premier in-waistband holster,
right?
But it's a little big.
Okay.
You and I, we have no problem concealing a dinner plate, appendix carry. It's fairly easy. But when you start to look at people who are smaller frame, they're asking us for a single clip design that they can either wear appendix or they can move strong side.
All right.
So what we've done is we've taken the Incog design and we've made it the basic taco format. It's we dropped the clip and we wrapped it around. It's not rocket science, right? But we're going after the smaller guns. So what we've done so far is we did the 5-inch Staccatos, we did the Glock 17s and 34s. This line is going to go for those smaller micro compacts, even down to the Smith Bodyguard and the J-frame. So the single clip design with no mag caddy just is going to revolutionize the amount of guns we get within the Incog line.
That's pretty cool, especially for ladies.
Yes.
It's going to be awesome.
Yes, I like this a lot. Wow. Oh, and I love the outer Wow.
It holds really nicely.
Yeah.
So if you look at the Incog design, obviously it has the wing off the outside to help sort of drive the grip back.
Right.
Yeah.
It's got the micro suede, which gives you a really good purchase up against your body. It adds a little bit of friction within there.
Right.
Yeah.
But then also, Travis was adamant about dropping down the sweat shields. So when you're wearing it and you draw and you go down, you don't give yourself an appendectomy.
Right. That's very true.
I don't need another one.
Very true.
No. Have you had one?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Awesome. So what are you talking about price and when?
The price on this is going to be slightly lower than where we are on the Incog, so it should be sub $100 on the MSRP.
Wow.
And the availability, we're looking at probably, again, about 6 weeks to 8 weeks off the availability for the 19 and the macro, and then the line's going to roll out from there.
Okay, so just TBD for the rest of them, your standards. Absolutely.
A little bit of an early look, but we're talking relatively soon by Safariland standards.
Okay. I like that. The Bodyguard one, that's really cool.
Yes.
I like that. That's really cool.
All right, and now we're here at Savage with Brett. Nice to meet you, Brett.
Hey, good to meet you.
Thank you for having us. What do you have new for 2026?
This is the new 110 Carbon Hunter. So you see features of BSF carbon fiber barrel and our new AccuFit stock. So this version is going to have a push button adjustment for your length of pull.
Nice.
So in our old AccuFit setup, so it'd be using a screwdriver to adjust your length of pull. Now you can just go ahead and do that on the fly. It's going to be 1/8 inch increments on that, using that QSD dial and featuring that BSF barrel. So this is going to be street price a little under $1,000. So it's going to be a really affordable option for folks to get into a 110 with a carbon fiber barrel. All the new 110s are going to feature some enhancements to the bolt. So they're going to be running a dual ejector. So it's going to help with ejection. And also that's going to be a big improvement on the feeding, just having multiple points of contact on the round to feed into the chamber more effectively. All those new 110s are going to feature Cerakote as well. So a couple of those things you'll see across the line. And for folks that are looking to use aftermarket support, we're going to a side bolt release on all models. So it's be easier for folks who want to swap out maybe bottom metals, stocks, anything like that. It's going to make it much easier for the consumer.
So is there any particular calibers that you're running through first, or are they just all across the board?
So it's going to be all existing calibers across the board.
Okay.
This model is going to be available in 6.5 Creedmoor, 6.5 PRC, 308, 350 Legend, and 300 Win Mag, and 6.5 PRC as well.
Nice.
So some good caliber offerings. And then we can kind of go through some of the other line as well.
Yeah, before we start that though, do you know like MSRP on this?
So MSRP is going to be about 1,200, and then said that street price should be coming in around 1,000.
Okay, cool. And then availability wise?
So these are going to be shipping now.
Oh, lovely. All right, cool. Let's check out the next one.
So next on the line, so this is going to be our full featured AccuFit stock. So this version is going to be the Core Hunter. So you'll see it has that same push button for your length of pull adjustments, but on these as well, you go ahead and turn that knob to adjust your comb height. So it's going to have an infinite comb height adjustment. Makes it nice and easy. You can do on the fly. You can really tune it to fit you. You'll see also the black pistol grip areas. This has a rubber overmold for great texture. Has that same more vertical pistol grip. Thumb shelf on the side. These will also feature M-lock slots up front. So just make it easier for customers depending on what they want to use as far as bipods, sling studs, anything like that.
That's nice. Get the option.
Yeah. Just wanted to make it as user-friendly as possible for accessories, changing things out. Also has the interchangeable pistol grip. So you can go ahead and swap out. We'll include a small, medium, large in the box, so nothing users have to purchase after the fact.
Nice.
And just really fit it to you.
Very generous.
And this one's got a fluted barrel, I noticed.
So yeah, straight fluted barrel. Went to the lowest profile we could, sticking with standard thread pitches. You know, no one likes to have to search for muzzle devices, thread adapters. So it's going to be your half 28 on any of your 22 caliber stuff,
Nice.
5/8 24 on everything else.
Nice. And when is this one going to be available, or is it already shipping?
So those ones are shipping now. These ones will be following up just here in the next couple weeks.
Got it.
And then did we say MSRP on this one?
MSRP on this one's our retail price will be around 800.
Cool.
Nice. Okay. Man, you were not kidding. When you said you had an entire refresh of everything, you guys got a long list. What's this one?
Yeah, so definitely wanted to give different configurations for a lot of different shooters, knowing that everyone has their different preferences, so give a lot of options. This one's the Core Hunter Pro. So you'll notice right off the bat, it's going to be featured in our Savage Woodland camo. We'll also offer it in a Western for the folks out west.
Nice.
So the Pro versions get a couple extra upgrades. So you're going to have a carbon fiber bolt knob. It's going to take AICS magazines.
Nice.
So it'll ship with the 3-round. Depending on the caliber, some are flush fit, some might stick out a little bit.
Nice.
But keep that low profile. You'll see this features a spiral fluted barrel.
Yes.
Comes with the muzzle brake, and any of the Pro models will be stainless steel.
I was going to say, I love the way that looks. That is beautiful.
Yeah, so you get that stainless steel with the Cerakote finish on top, so great corrosion resistance. Kind of having stainless with Cerakote really makes it as impervious as we can get.
All right.
Nice. MSRP?
MSRP on this version is going to be about 1,000.
Cool. And then shipping now or following the following?
That'll be in the same in a few weeks.
Okay. Beautiful. All right, next one.
This one might have my favorite barrel yet.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell us what you got.
So we launched the ultralight rifle a little while ago with that Proof Research carbon fiber barrel. It was definitely a fan favorite. So really just took that same Proof Research barrel, put it in the new revised 110 action with our new AccuFit stock. So really just took everything everyone loved about that 110 and just kind of went the next step. That full AccuFit AICS magazines, the radial muzzle brake, and that stainless steel Cerakoted action. So took everything and just kind of keep on growing, keep offering more features to the customer depending on what they're looking for. Has the same M-lock slots up front. So it's just gonna be your lighter weight version, gonna come in just a little over 6 pounds depending on the caliber and action length. This one's gonna MSRP right about 1,800.
And what calibers is this one coming in?
So the list is long. We always want to give options for folks.
Good.
So kind of the caliber list is almost too long to list off.
That's fine, as long as you got what we needed, though.
And also this year, we're going to be adding in quite a few new ones. So we're going to be adding 22 Creedmoor, 25 Creedmoor. We're going to be doing the 7 BC, and then also adding 6.8 Western to the lineup.
No 8.6 blackout?
No 8.6 blackout.
Not yet, anyway?
At least not yet.
You have a suppressor on this one.
So yeah, featuring the AC30 Bob suppressor. So baffle over bore. So this is an over barrel suppressor. So you have your full length suppressor, great sound reduction, but it goes over the barrel. So you get a little bit better sound reduction due to the increased volume, but then you're only adding about 4 inches of length to the rifle. Nice. So about 4 inches of the suppressor covers the end of the barrel.
Nice.
So really helps keep those overall lengths down. And right now we got that featured on our 110 Core Tactical. So again, has all those same improvements as our other models. This one's going to feature a heavier profile barrel, and notice Arca forend built right into the stock.
I was going to ask.
So it gives you some additional M-lock slots. You get 4 on this one, still has that aluminum bedding, and then again that Arca. More and more people are running it, so just great options for folks. And then also on this one have the oversized tactical bolt handle. So it really makes it easy for shooters to use. We'll also feature the same Arca forend on our Predator models as well.
Very nice.
Now, is that the last one?
That's the last one for right now.
Okay, I just had to check, just to make sure.
MSRP?
Oh, yes.
MSRP?
MSRP on this one is about 1,100.
1,100? Great.
All right.
And then released in the same.
Yep, it's going to be released, shipping out in the next few weeks.
Nice.
Man, y'all are crushing it. Y'all are absolutely crushing it. Y'all were ready and prepared for SHOT Show 2026.
We've been keeping the team busy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate everything, and props to you for memorizing all of that.
Yeah, that was super impressive.
All right, guys, I'm here at Great Lakes Firearms with Steve. How's it going, sir?
Good, how you doing?
Good, man. Now, Great Lakes is somebody we've covered plenty of times before, and they're renowned for their kind of AR platforms, specifically the long action, like the big calibers. Yep. Now, one of the things, though, is it looks like we've got a new product line coming out. What is this?
This is our new bolt action. It's called Sub-Zero. It's carbon fiber long strand stock here, Arca rail built in, QD flush mounts built in as well. I said Remington 700 action for you already? All right, well, it's Remington 700 standard. Got a Tippman trigger dropped in already for you. These barrels will come fluted. We're just not there yet. We just have to get them here for the show for you.
Sure.
It's come standard with a thread protector. We'll have everything we do is lifetime warranty. So if you want to get a muzzle brake, send your warranty card in. We'll send you a muzzle brake to you. And then we're also selling the stocks individually as well. So just another option for you. And then also the newest thing we got is this same action, Remington 700. It's only 5.4 ounces. Carbon fiber long strand, overmold steel and aluminum. It's about a third of the weight as a standard Remington 700 action, so it's 10 ounces out of your gun right there.
Wow, and so imagine, again, as we've kind of discussed before, is that, most of the time, you're going to be packing that thing. You're getting into the woods, out of the woods, going up the mountain, down the mountain. Shooting the rifle is the least thing you do with it.
Yep, typically.
So saving a little bit of weight, ounces is pounds, pounds is pain, baby.
Absolutely.
What kind of calibers are we looking at for the rifles coming out?
Right now, it's just four calibers in the short action, just 308, 6.5 Creedmoor, 6.5 PRC, and 243. We're working on the straight wall right now. We just got to get the magazines knocked down, but that'll be next, and then we're going to get into the long action stuff in the 22 LR.
Okay, and since you're also well known for the creativity of your firearms finishes, it looks like the stocks have been finished in a couple different finishes.
Yeah, we got a few options here. This is one of our Lycan series. This is our Lycan tan, and then I think we're going to have this green with that webbing over it too. It gives you that textured grip.
Awesome. That's amazing. So I imagine, though, you might come out with some special editions. Again, I know that you guys have always had this very wide palette. Hopefully, maybe some of those longer action cartridges in the future.
Yeah, long actions are on the docket. We just got to get that straight wall stuff done first, but...
Fantastic. Yeah, I mean, certainly, there are states out there for people who live in more free states. There are certain states that require you to use calibers that do not have a bottleneck on them. So, in order to hunt.
Us Midwest guys, we're stuck with straight wall cartridges.
35 Legend and stuff.
Yeah. Our local guys too, mostly. So that's what's coming next. But
awesome. So again, guys, Steve with Great Lakes Firearms, brand new Sub-Zero bolt action rifle from the great people here at Great Lakes.
Continuing with our SHOT Show coverage, we are here at Grid Suppressors. I am here with Sam. It's so great to have you on.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
You're very welcome. I'm just messing with you, man. I'm just messing with you. Yes, all right, so what do you have to showcase this year for SHOT Show 2026?
So this is our first year at SHOT Show, so we're brand new to this, SHOT Show 2026. We're the newest, hottest suppressor company in the industry.
Nice.
We are challenging all the big boys that have been making suppressors for 40 years because we hit the market with a new technology that is holding everybody to a really high standard. So we won the Thunder Beast competition in November this year. So 2 months ago, we found out we won the Thunder Beast competition with our Scorpius 22 suppressor.
Congrats.
So this is the quietest, lightest 22 suppressor in the nation.
Man.
This weighs 1.9 ounces.
You're joking.
And it is quieter than anything on the market.
That is wild.
It retails for $469.99, which is well below what a standard 22 suppressor costs.
Yeah, no kidding.
We're here to sign up dealers. We have a strong dealer network, but we want to establish an even stronger dealer network.
Yeah.
We're not using any distribution at this point. Okay. We're just going dealer to dealer because we started as a dealer.
Nice.
So we have a store. We've been in the gun industry for 10 years. We noticed that suppressors then were heavy, they were expensive, and they were loud. So that's why we invented our own suppressor. It's been a 5-year process, But we hit the market with our suppressors a year and a half ago,
Okay.
and they have taken off like crazy.
Very cool. What are some of the other? Oh, go ahead.
We're out of Minnesota, but
Yeah.
once we found out our suppressor won the Thunder Beast competition, that is when we signed up for SHOT Show.
Cool.
And that is why we are in the basement, in the corner, the most off-grid you can get at SHOT Show.
Perfect. That's perfect. Nice.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, yeah. What other ones
So-
do we have here?
We also make a 30 caliber ultra lightweight suppressor. This is called the Trident.
Okay.
This weighs 8.9 ounces, and it is rated for anything from a 300 Win Mag all the way down to an AR-15.
Okay.
And it is quieter and lighter than any suppressor. Most of these large companies, I'm not going to name any names, but it's quieter than any product that they make.
Okay, very nice. So, yeah, little birdie told me that some of y'all suppressors were up there at the Henry booth.
Yeah, so I was actually just getting ready to go up to the Henry booth. Somebody told me that our suppressors are on a bunch of the Henry rifles in the Henry booth, and I did not know about it. So,
well, you're going to have to go see that.
I got to go make some content.
Yes, you do.
But we also make a 5.56 specific suppressor. We make one in titanium and one in Inconel.
Beautiful.
Our Inconel suppressor has passed all the U.S. SOCOM tests.
Nice.
So this is a suppressor that we can market to the U.S. military.
Okay.
This can get up to 1600 degrees and your gun will melt before the suppressor melts.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're amazing. We're really excited about our product. It's a very futuristic design. It is unlike anything that is in the suppressor industry right now.
Love it.
And I actually have a cutaway of it right here. So the reason why we print our suppressors instead of machine them, I can take my imagination and put it inside of a suppressor by printing it.
Right.
With machining, you're restricted to what a lathe, what a mill can do, and this is an unmachinable product. And that is what makes our suppressor so quiet.
Yeah, very cool.
So in a couple of years, all suppressors will be printed.
Mm-hmm.
And we were the second company to come out with a printed suppressor.
Oh my gosh, wow.
So we were right in the beginning, right when this technology was new, and ours is the quietest.
Okay, very cool. So, and then in terms of MSRP for the other calibers?
MSRP on the 30 caliber is $10.99. On the 5.56 cans, we have $10.49 and $9.99.
Okay, great. And then availability, I know y'all must be super busy.
So as soon as people place an order, we're shipping that inventory. But we've been attracting a lot of interest from distributors and large companies.
Yeah.
And when we get large orders like that, that really messes with our timeline.
Yeah.
It's hard to project when somebody's placing an order for 1,022 suppressors.
Yeah.
It's hard to project that.
Right.
So we're working through it, but we are very fast at producing and shipping inventory. So if anybody's interested in carrying an off-grid suppressor in your store, or if you want one as a consumer, you need to get one of these.
All right. Well, we super appreciate you taking the time with us.
Thank you.
Very excited to watch what y'all do in the industry because this is...
Next year, we're going to be upstairs.
Oh, beautiful. Well, we'll come back. We'll come visit you
Next year,
upstairs.
we'll be upstairs.
All right, great. Well, thank you so much. All right, guys, we got more coming for you. Stay tuned.
All right, guys, and here we are at Sons of Liberty Gunworks. I've got Randy with me.
Hey, nice to meet you, man. How are you?
Good. Thank you for taking the time, brother.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you've got some really cool Mark 1s that recently won some contracts. Is that right?
Yeah. So what we're showcasing today is going to be our Mark 1 car and recce line. Recce is our 14.5, cars are 11.5. And the 11.5 variant actually won a SOCOM contract this year. And so we're expected to go ahead and continue innovating, of course, as we always are. But we really want to showcase to the market what the Mark 1 is capable of. And there's actually, a bunch of cool features about it. So you want to talk about a little bit more on the gun?
Let's get into it, man. Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
I love, really getting into the fine details of guns. I actually built a similar one out, with NP3 BCG and, the A5 system. So when I saw the Mark 1, I was like, oh, these guys are legit, and they're doing it right. I mean, this is a great formula for an AR-15 right here.
Yeah, so this product has been 2 years in development. We actually released it in the summer of 25. But once we got the news on that SOCOM award, everything broke loose. You know what I mean? Just the demand, the absolute uptick on everything, and it's been great for our business. It's something that we're extremely prideful of, all the work that went into this.
You should be.
Yeah, it's something that we take immense joy in, and we love it. So let's talk about the rifle.
Let's get into it. Yeah.
So what we have is a full billet and upper lower. You'll see that we have a flared magwell and an integrated trigger guard here. And we did a little bit on the receivers itself. We actually reinforced the fencing around the controls.
Okay.
And so what that helps with is preventing inadvertent hit of your controls whenever you're running around with kit, things like that.
Yeah, no, I've had that. Everyone, if you've run around with kit in any degree, you've had it where you hit the mag release, especially the big AMB paddle.
Absolutely.
And then mag drops and you're like, great. That's the whole purpose of me having a rifle.
Exactly. Yeah. So in addition to that, we also power this with our A5 buffer system, as we do with all of our rifles. And then we got an MP3 coated BCG. Now, part of the magic here is this is a sub MOA gun, and the reason behind that is going to be our barrel. We use a P3 rifled barrel, and we offer it in both a 4150 chrome line and a 416 stainless.
Nice.
We have a 5/8 by 24 thread pitch, and it shoots lights out. You know, you're getting SPR precision out of a lightweight rifle, and that's something that's super cool.
So I have a question about the 5/8 by 24. I think probably a lot of viewers at home too, if you know 308,
for sure.
5.56 thread pitches, typically, you know, you'd usually see a half by 28. Is that because of what SOCOM requested with their 5/8 by 24?
So part of our development, what we realized is the additional material around the crown helped with accuracy and overall longevity of the barrel itself. We'll notice that if you shoot a lot of ammo, when you get barrel erosion, it happens at the crown and at the chamber more often than not.
Yeah.
So the added material around the muzzle itself helps prevent that.
I love that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So it's not, industry standard, but it is something that we took immense thought into and help providing a long-lasting rifle.
Wow. Perfect answer. I appreciate the knowledge.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and a couple other nifty things you guys can probably see here is the rail is actually channeled down the middle. That's to help with some cable management solutions for people that run enablers. We also scallop the edge of the Picatinny here so that it doesn't fray cables. So you don't want to be running around with a frayed cable and accidentally ND a white light, you know? And then we raise the Picatinny a tad bit so you're able to run zip ties to secure your cables without melting on the gas tube. And then the most notable feature on this rail is going to be the laser texture. We actually laser textured this rail in-house on all 7 sides here, and that helps add grip. And you typically don't need to run any foregrips, hand stops, things like that whenever you feel this rail.
Yeah, and that was going to be my next point actually, was about foregrips and kind of the people are starting to move away from them more.
Yeah.
And the fact that you guys have this built within here, this kind of hexagonal texturing, but then also you have like the scallop Picatinny, so it's not rough. Like this rail, I'm with you. Feels great in the hand.
Yeah.
Like seriously, I think you've really got to get behind a Mark I to understand it. But solid job.
Yeah, thank you very much. But yeah, last note that we didn't really hit on, this does have a titanium barrel nut. So titanium isn't a good conductor of heat, as we know. So what we did is we added a little bit of ventilation on the sides as well as the bottom and the top of the rail to help dissipate heat. You know, you can realistically go through a whole combat loadout before you're feeling too hot around the handguard to hold with your bare hands. So
I got to say, you guys have some incredible engineers here. That's all there is to it. When you have all of this coming together for this perfect, like I said, formula of an AR-15 that other people don't have on the market, it's really shines above the rest.
Absolutely.
And I'm excited for you guys that you got the SOCOM contract, everything else. You deserve it with something like this.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we appreciate that. Like I said, we took a long time to develop it. Something that we're very prideful in, and the bottom line is we came out with something that is lightweight, durable, accurate, and it took us a long time to develop that.
Are you guys looking to move into other calibers with this Mark I system you have?
Possibly in the future. That's more to follow this year.
Okay, because I was thinking, I'm like, that'd be cool to do some like 6-arc or something, maybe stretch the capabilities of it, because you already have an amazing system, right? You just change the caliber and continue to work. Yeah.
We laid the framework for that, and it's something that we are exploring this year.
Yeah, amazing. All right, Randy.
Yeah, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it.
Guys, check out Sons of Liberty Gunworks.
All right. Day 3, part 2, finished. How do y'all feel?
Like beef jerky. I'm dehydrated.
I don't have legs. They don't work anymore.
Yeah.
I'm holding him up.
And me. All right. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed it. What was your favorite part of today?
Definitely just getting to talk to so many different people. I gave out so many patches. So if you're here, find us. We have patches.
What about you? How was that? You said you were going to go see the SPOS, what, the 12?
SPOS 12, yeah.
How was it?
However, that was really cool. However, my favorite thing, the MFMD. I'm just going to leave it at that. You'll have to watch to find out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, off-grid suppressors really, they are taking the nation by storm, y'all. So this has been a really cool day. Very excited for tomorrow. Last day, super sad, but hopefully I can walk the rest of the way. So, with that being said,
I'm ready for dinner.
Let's do dinner.
I'm hungry, man.
Let's do dinner.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Guys, appreciate it. Again, tune in tomorrow. We'll see you next time.
God bless.